If you like word games, today I've got a fun free bonus for you. This is a word matching game that you can play right inside Google Sheets with no scripts and no add-ons. As you expect, you type in the letters and get color feedback. If you're ready to play, check the link in the description below to make a copy for yourself, and then stay tuned to learn how to add or modify the words or even the game itself. Alright, and so to play the game, all you have to do is type in the letters, and then once you have typed in an entire row, it will automatically check and validate your answer. Once you've solved the word, you can simply select whatever ones you have entered, and then you can hit delete or backspace, uncheck and recheck, and now you have a new word to match. And so the way this works on the back end is we have our word list here. So you can always add more. You can add more rows if you don't have enough. And then if you want to hide this tab, you can always right click and then click on hide sheet, just like that. And then this helper sheet, you don't need to do anything on. It will work automatically from that word list, and it will populate a word and then match it as you enter words. So we can hide that one as well. And so to play the game, you simply enter letters, and then you can hit tab or the right arrow key to go to the next square. And then once you finish entering a row, it will automatically score and match those for you. And then when you've solved the word, you can simply select all the letters that you have entered and then hit delete or backspace, and then uncheck and recheck to get a new word. And so if we go back to our helper, we can see it's silly. If we uncheck and recheck, we now have another word again. So next, let me show you just how to do a couple quick modifications. And so the easiest ones, it would be the colors. And so if we go up here and go to format and conditional formatting, all the colors happens with these conditional formatting rules. And I have two sets of rules. One applies to this table and the other one applies to our faux keyboard. So if you want to change the colors, you usually change them in two spots. So you can click on any cell in here, and then we could change this color. So for example, if you want to go to purple, you do it just like that, and then just come down here and do the same thing on this one. Then once you have the colors that you like, then that will apply. So if we just type in overt to check this out, you can see it's purple instead of that teal. So you can modify any of these colors as you like. You can also change the default colors by just selecting these cells and then just changing the default here. So you can change it to yellow, for example, if you like, or whatever color you want as your base default. And then that conditional formatting will apply over the top of that. Finally, to wrap up this video, I'm going to explain a little bit more of how this is built. I'm not going to go through the full details because it is a little more complex, but give you the idea of what it's doing. So what these conditional formatting rules are doing is these ones up top are matching to our helper tab down here. And so when I enter a word, it shows up on the back end. And so there's our word, and it matches it and determines any correct letters and correct order, and then any just correct letters. And then from there, we have a scoring system. And so our formulas down here determine if it's the right letter in the right place, which would be 3, if it's the right letter, wrong place, which is 2, or if it's the wrong letter and it's 1. And so then this is what gets matched to here and determine what color it returns. And then for our keyboard, it's just matching these to see what ones are correct letters in correct order and what are correct letters, and then highlighting them accordingly. All right, so that is it for today's video. So drop a comment down below with your favorite starting word. Oddly enough, right now, my favorite starting word is weird. So I'm not going to speculate on what that means. I'm just going to say thanks for watching, and as always, have a great day.